Over 60% of muscle cramps in adults over 50 aren't caused by dehydration. They're caused by one missing vitamin. That's right. You can drink all the water you want, stretch before bed, and still wake up with that stabbing pain that locks your calf or thigh in the middle of the night. And here's the part most people don't know. These cramps are not just painful. They're your body's early warning system. A signal that your muscles, nerves, and blood chemistry are out of balance. Left unchecked, that imbalance can already lead to weaker legs, slower walking, and even higher fall risk as you age. So today, we're diving into the science of how to stop that, and how to rebuild leg strength from the inside out. We will explore the top 3 vitamins that research shows can dramatically reduce cramping, improve muscle recovery, and even re-energize aging muscle fibers. Because what's happening in your body right now isn't just wear and tear, it's neurochemistry. Every time your leg cramps, it's your nervous system misfiring, sending chaotic signals because your muscle cells can't relax properly. And the cause? In most cases, a deficiency in key micronutrients that help your muscles communicate with your nerves. Here's what we will uncover in this episode. The vitamin that stabilizes electrical activity in your muscles, and why almost every senior is low in it. The nutrient that improves circulation and oxygen flow to your legs, reducing fatigue and pain, and the surprising vitamin that helps your body absorb minerals effectively, preventing nighttime cramps before they start, and make sure you watch until the end, because the third one is the most overlooked. Yet studies show it can cut muscle cramps by nearly 40% in older adults. Before we begin, hit like and tell me in the comments, how often do you get leg cramps? Once a week or more than that? Your answer will help others see they're not alone. And I promise, by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do to make those cramps stop for good. Let's start with a fact that surprises even many doctors. More than half of adults over 50 have a magnesium deficiency, and most don't know it. You might not think much of that number, but here's what it means for your body. Every single muscle contraction, from walking across the room to keeping your heart beating, relies on magnesium to control the electrical charge inside your cells. Without it, your muscles can't properly relax. Think of your muscles like a light switch. Calcium flips it on, causing contraction, and magnesium flips it off, allowing relaxation. When you don't have enough magnesium, that switch gets jammed halfway. Your leg seizes up, and the pain feels like electricity running through your calf. Here's what research shows. A 2021 review published in Nutrients found that magnesium deficiency interferes with over 300 biochemical processes, many directly tied to neuromuscular function. Low levels can cause uncontrolled firing of nerve impulses. Exactly what happens during those nighttime cramps that wake you up at 2 a.m. But why do seniors lose magnesium faster? Several reasons. First, the kidneys become less efficient at conserving it with age. Second, common medications, like diuretics, acid blockers, and some blood pressure drugs, flush magnesium out. Third, even mild stress or caffeine increases magnesium loss through urine. So, what can you do about it? Here's a simple, science-backed tool. Aim for around 350 to 400 milliliters of magnesium daily, preferably from a mix of food and supplements. Top food sources include pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, and dark chocolate. But if you want to correct a deficiency, magnesium glycinate or magnesium malate are the most bioavailable forms, meaning your body absorbs them better and with fewer stomach issues. Timing matters too. Taking magnesium an hour before bed helps calm your nervous system, promotes deeper sleep, and reduces those sudden leg spasms during the night. Here's something interesting. A study from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors supplementing with magnesium for just 6 weeks, saw a measurable improvement in leg muscle strength and reduced nighttime cramping frequency by nearly 35%. That's huge. And it tells us magnesium doesn't just relax muscles, it helps restore their function. Have you ever noticed how cramps often happen at night, just as you're drifting off? That's no coincidence. Your nervous system shifts toward parasympathetic mode, the rest and repair state. But if magnesium is low, that transition misfires. Instead of relaxing, your muscles rebel. So here's your small challenge tonight. Add a magnesium-rich food to your dinner, or take a magnesium glycinate supplement before bed. Then pay attention. How do your legs feel tomorrow morning? And if this insight already helps you connect the dots, hit that like button and comment below with "Judith Magnesium Reset." I want to see how many people start their recovery right here, because now we will uncover the second key vitamin that keeps those muscle fibers balanced and firing properly. It's the one that acts as your body's reset button, and you probably lose it every single day without realizing it. Picture this. You're walking up the stairs, and suddenly your thigh tightens like a vice. You pause, take a deep breath, maybe rub the muscle and think, "I must need more water." But here's the truth. It's not dehydration. It's depletion. Your body runs on tiny electrical signals. Each time your muscles contract, sodium rushes into the cell and potassium rushes out. Then, to relax, your body has to reset that balance, pulling potassium back in. That reset process is powered by one of your most vital minerals, potassium. When your potassium levels drop, and this happens often in seniors, your muscles stay stuck in that contraction mode. It's like pressing a piano key, and it never springs back up. Now, here's what most people miss. Potassium isn't just about muscles. It's about communication between your nerves, blood vessels, and heart. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Physiology showed that even mild potassium deficiency increases nerve excitability, which means your muscle fibers get overactive, cramp-prone, and fatigued faster. So why do potassium levels drop with age? Several reasons. Medications. Diuretics, common for blood pressure, literally drain potassium out of your system. Low intake. Most people eat less fruit and vegetables with age, especially potassium-rich foods like bananas, avocados, and spinach. Dehydration. Plus, sodium imbalance. Even if you're drinking water, too much sodium and too little potassium throws the system off. The fix? It's surprisingly simple, but it needs consistency. Here's what research suggests. Aim for around 3,400 milliliters of potassium daily for men and 2,600 milliliters for women from food sources. The body prefers potassium from real foods, not pills, because food-based potassium comes packaged with natural cofactors that aid absorption. Some excellent sources include medium, avocado, 700 ml baked potato with skin, 900 milliliters almond ground cup of spinach, 800 milliliters Mananemis banana, 420 pretzels. Here's a simple protocol. Pair a potassium-rich food with magnesium at dinner. For example, baked salmon with spinach and avocado. This combination supports both electrolyte balance and nerve relaxation overnight. If you've been struggling with frequent leg cramps, take note of this subtle signal. Potassium deficiency often shows up first as fatigue or muscle heaviness, long before the actual cramps begin. Try this experiment for the next 3 days. Track how much potassium you get from your meals. You might be shocked to realize how low it actually is. And once you increase it, notice how your energy and leg stability improve. If you're finding this helpful so far, hit that subscribe button, because we've got more research-based insights like this coming every week. And keep watching, because now we're moving to something that ties directly to leg strength, not just cramps. It's a vitamin that acts more like a hormone, one that switches your muscle fibers on for power, coordination, and stability. Without it, even walking can start to feel harder than it should. Here's a fascinating fact. Over 70% of adults over 60 have a vitamin D deficiency, and most do not even realize it until they feel weaker on their feet, more tired during walks, or notice frequent leg cramps. Vitamin D is often called the bone vitamin, but in reality, it's far more than that. It behaves like a hormone, turning on genes inside your muscle cells that control strength, coordination, and energy metabolism. In simple terms, without enough vitamin D, your muscles cannot fully activate. They lose their ability to generate force efficiently. You may not notice it right away, but over time, tasks like standing up from a chair or climbing stairs begin to feel heavier. Here's what the research shows. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism found that seniors with adequate vitamin D levels had 30% greater lower body strength and significantly fewer falls compared to those who were deficient. That's not just a small improvement. That's life-changing for independence and mobility. But how does vitamin D connect to cramps? It regulates calcium, the signal that triggers every muscle contraction. When vitamin D is low, calcium absorption drops, and your muscles misfire more often. That's when cramps, twitching, and stiffness begin. So how can you boost it safely? Here's a science-backed protocol. Daily intake. Aim for 1,000 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily. Cholecalciferol, the active form your body uses. Pair it with magnesium. Remember our first vitamin? Magnesium activates vitamin D in the liver and kidneys. Without it, your supplement might not even work efficiently. Get sunlight when possible. Just 15 to 20 minutes of morning sun on your arms and face can make a noticeable difference, especially if you live in northern regions or spend most of your time indoors. A pro tip many overlook. Take vitamin D with your largest meal of the day. It's fat-soluble, meaning it absorbs best with healthy fats like olive oil, salmon, or avocado. One more study worth mentioning, from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, found that seniors who took vitamin D supplements for 12 weeks not only reduced muscle cramps, but also improved reaction time and gait speed. In other words, their muscles responded faster, and their balance improved. If you're watching this and thinking, "That sounds like me," weaker legs, more stiffness, more fatigue, this could be the missing link. Try this. Have your vitamin D levels checked the next time you see your doctor. The optimal range for muscle and bone health is usually around 40 to 16 ml, not just the minimum normal. So, as you build your vitamin protocol, think of magnesium as the spark, potassium as the reset button, and vitamin D as the power switch. Together, they help your muscles perform the way they were designed to: strong, responsive, and balanced. But here's the fascinating part. There's a deeper layer to all this. Even with these nutrients in balance, your nervous system plays a crucial role in how effectively your muscles communicate. And that's where the B vitamins come in. The hidden fuel that reboots muscle communication and keeps your nervous system firing with precision. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt your legs twitch even when you're completely still? That little flutter under your skin. It feels like your muscle is firing on its own, right? That's your nervous system misfiring. And one of the main reasons it happens, especially in older adults, is because of a lack of B vitamins, particularly B1, thiamine, B6, pyridoxine, and B12, cobalamin. Here's what's happening inside your body. Your muscles do not move on their own. They respond to precise electrical messages sent by your nerves. Those nerves rely on B vitamins to produce neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that carry signals from your brain to your muscles. When B vitamin levels drop, those signals become noisy or weak. It's like a phone call cutting in and out. Your muscles do not get a clear message. The result? Cramping, tingling, and slower reflexes. Now, here's the science. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Neurology found that B12 deficiency alone can cause neuropathic symptoms like leg weakness, burning sensations, and spontaneous cramps. The good news? Supplementing restored normal nerve conduction within just 3 months. Vitamin B1 helps your body turn carbohydrates into usable energy for your muscles. Without it, your cells literally run out of fuel. B6, on the other hand, supports the production of serotonin and dopamine, the neurotransmitters that help regulate both nerve stability and mood. And B12 is crucial for maintaining the myelin sheath, the protective insulation around your nerves. When that sheath weakens, signals start to leak, leading to those misfires you sometimes feel as twitches or cramps. So, what can you do? Here's a practical protocol backed by research: B-complex supplement. Choose a methylated form. Look for methylcobalamin for B12 and P5P for B6. They're more bioavailable, especially for adults over 50. Daily timing. Take it in the morning, preferably with breakfast. B vitamins are energy supportive and can sometimes interfere with sleep if taken late. Nutrition sources include salmon, eggs, lentils, and leafy greens regularly. They naturally provide several B vitamins in balanced ratios. What's fascinating is how quickly your body responds. Many people report noticeable improvements in muscle steadiness and energy levels within 2 weeks of consistent supplementation. And here's a deeper insight. Your brain benefits just as much as your muscles. Healthy B vitamin levels enhance cognitive clarity, memory, and focus, because the same neurotransmitters that drive muscle activation also shape your mental sharpness. Try this challenge for the next week. Add 1 B-complex supplement to your routine and note how your legs feel after 7 days. Are they twitching less? Do you feel steadier when you walk? Tell me in the comments. Your experience could help someone else who's dealing with the same issue. And do not go anywhere, because now we will talk about something that connects everything we have discussed so far. It's not a vitamin, but it determines how well all these nutrients actually reach your muscles. Circulation. I will show you simple, science-based ways to boost blood flow to your legs, and why timing your vitamins with movement can double their effect. Here's something you might not expect. Even if you're taking all the right vitamins, your legs might still cramp if your circulation is not strong enough to deliver those nutrients where they're needed. Think of your bloodstream as a highway system. Magnesium, potassium, and vitamin D are the vehicles. But if the roads are clogged, they cannot reach your muscles in time. That's what happens when circulation slows down, which is common as we age. Your arteries and capillaries, those tiny blood vessels feeding your leg muscles, naturally stiffen over time. That means less oxygen, fewer nutrients, and slower recovery after even light movement. A 2017 study from the Journal of Applied Physiology found that reduced leg blood flow directly correlates with weaker muscle output and increased cramp frequency in adults over 60. So how can you change that? Here's what science suggests. Movement and nutrient timing together can transform how well your body uses vitamins. Start with something simple. Walk or stretch within 30 minutes of taking your supplements. Why? Because light movement activates a process called vasodilation. It signals your blood vessels to widen, improving nutrient delivery to your muscles. You can think of it this way. Vitamins nourish the cells, and movement opens the doors to let them in. There's also a biochemical side to this. Certain vitamins, particularly the B complex and vitamin D, help increase the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that keeps blood vessels flexible. When nitric oxide levels are low, circulation suffers. That's when your muscles start feeling cold, weak, or slow to respond. To enhance this naturally, here's a simple, evidence-based protocol. Add light leg activation after meals, such as calf raises, gentle squats, or ankle circles. Just 2 to 3 minutes can improve local blood flow by 20 to 30%. Include circulation-friendly foods. Beetroot, pomegranate, garlic, and dark leafy greens all support nitric oxide production. Stay hydrated, but strategically, add a pinch of sea salt or electrolyte. Mix to your water once daily. This supports both blood, volume, and nerve conduction. Here's what's remarkable. A clinical trial in nutrients, 2020, found that seniors who paired their vitamin D and magnesium intake with light physical activity experienced nearly double the muscle function improvement compared to supplementation alone. So, if you have been taking your vitamins faithfully but still not feeling stronger, it's not that they are not working, it's that they're not arriving fast enough. Your body is ready to rebuild, but your circulation has to be the delivery partner. Try this. Tomorrow morning, take your vitamins and then go for a 10-minute walk. Feel the difference, not just in your legs, but in your overall energy. Then come back here and comment, did you notice a change in how your legs feel? I'd love to hear your experience, because now we're going to tie it all together. The ultimate synergy of these nutrients and the one simple daily routine that helps your legs stay strong, stable, and cramp-free for years to come. By now, you have seen how each nutrient plays a critical role. Magnesium stabilizes your electrical signals, potassium resets your muscles, vitamin D powers your strength, and B vitamins keep your nerves communicating clearly. But here's where things get truly fascinating. When you combine them strategically, they do not just add up, they amplify each other. Let's start with the big picture. Your body operates on an intricate balance of electrolytes and neurochemicals. Every contraction, every message from your brain to your legs relies on these interactions. When one nutrient is missing, the entire chain reaction weakens. But when they're all present, your body functions like a perfectly tuned orchestra. Here's what research shows. A 2021 paper in Nutrients found that older adults who maintained optimal levels of magnesium, potassium, and vitamin D had nearly 45% fewer muscle cramps and significantly higher mobility scores than those deficient in even one. Why? Because these vitamins activate each other. Magnesium helps convert vitamin D into its active form. Vitamin D enhances the absorption of both calcium and magnesium. Potassium balances sodium, which keeps nerves calm and prevents overstimulation. And B vitamins ensure the electrical system running all of this stays sharp and efficient. You can think of this synergy like a power grid. If magnesium is the wiring, potassium is the fuse box, vitamin D is the power source, and B vitamins are the control system. When one fails, the lights flicker. But when all are in sync, energy flows freely, and your muscles stay responsive, stable, and pain-free. So how do you put this into practice? Here's a simple daily routine backed by the science. Morning. Take a B-complex vitamin with breakfast. This energizes your nervous system and kickstarts neurotransmitter function. Midday. Get 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight, or take your vitamin D3 supplement with lunch. Pair it with a healthy fat like avocado or olive oil for better absorption. Evening. Take magnesium glycinate about an hour before bed. It calms your nerves, improves sleep, and prevents nighttime cramps all day. Include potassium-rich foods, spinach, avocado, or a baked potato to maintain steady muscle hydration and balance. Follow this rhythm for 2 weeks and pay attention. You may notice your legs feel more stable when standing up, less twitchy at night, and even stronger when walking upstairs. That's not placebo. That's your body finally running at full capacity. Remember, the goal is not just to stop cramps, it's to restore your strength. Because when your legs are strong, your confidence returns. You move more, you sleep better, and your entire system, from circulation to brain health, starts improving. And now, in this episode, we will bring it all home, summarizing these key takeaways and giving you one clear, science-backed challenge to start rebuilding your strength today. Let's bring it all together. We have covered the hidden science behind muscle, cramps, how they're not just random twitches, but warning signals from your nerves and muscles asking for help. You now know the 3 vitamins that stop cramps and restore leg strength. Magnesium, the calming mineral that stabilizes your muscles and nerves. Potassium, the rebalancing nutrient that keeps your muscle contractions smooth. Vitamin D, the powerhouse that rebuilds strength and enhances muscle control. And we did not stop there. We added the B vitamins, the messenger molecules that keep your nerves talking clearly, and the circulation connection, the missing link that ensures all these nutrients actually reach your leg muscles where they're needed most. Together, they form what I like to call the leg strength network, your body's internal support team for stability, coordination, and mobility. Now here's your simple action plan, your 7-day strength challenge. Take your vitamins at the right times. B complex in the morning, vitamin D at midday with healthy fat, magnesium at night, and potassium from food throughout the day. Move for just 10 minutes daily. Even light leg movements, ankle rolls, or short walks after meals. Stay hydrated strategically. Add a pinch of natural salt or electrolyte powder once daily. Track your progress. Notice changes in cramp frequency, leg steadiness, or overall energy. Most people feel improvement within 5 to 7 days. Some even report sleeping better and waking up with fewer aches. Now, here's what I want you to do. Start tomorrow morning. Not next week, not next month. Take your first step today. Because every day you delay is another day your muscles spend running low on power. And once you start this simple rhythm, your body will begin to remember what strength feels like again. You will walk with more confidence, climb stairs without fear, and feel that solid, grounded stability return. So here's my challenge to you. Try this for 1 week and then come back to this video. Comment below, Day 7, I feel the difference. Let's fill this comment section with real stories of people taking back their strength. Because the truth is, you do not have to accept weakness or cramps as normal aging. You can rebuild. You can strengthen. And it starts with just 3 vitamins and a small daily commitment to your future self. If this video helped you, hit that button. It really supports the channel. And share it with someone who's struggling with cramps or leg weakness. And if you're ready to keep building your strength, do not miss my next video. The 5 foods that supercharge muscle recovery after 60. I will see you there, and remember, stay consistent, stay strong, and never stop rebuilding.